Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my last video covered how to actually start your online business, product business, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you all the tools and equipment you need to actually dive in and get started and get operating your small business. So if you are a new business owner or a current business owner and you're looking for some new equipment and tools that might help take your business to the next level, stay tuned to the end of the video, subscribe because I got you, and let's just get straight into it. And I'm going to do this video in sections. So the first section is going to be tools and equipment that you need for operations. So the first is like a app that you need to operate your business, and that's of course Shopify. I've mentioned Shopify a million times in my videos, and that is the tool that I think you guys should use to run your business. It's basically a website. You sign up, you can create your own store on Shopify, and it gives you the back end where you can upload all of your products. People can buy through your website. It doesn't say Shopify on it, it's your own domain, and then all the orders come through on the back end, so you can manage what orders you have, how much money you've made, marketing. There's tons of apps that you can add on to your website too. If you want to learn more about Shopify, check out my past videos, but it's definitely a must-have. The next is, what are you gonna operate Shopify on? So of course I would recommend using a phone. An iMac is amazing for running a business on. I get so much done so much quicker thanks to my iMac. Of course they're very expensive, so I'm not telling you to go out and get an iMac. Before I was using a MacBook Pro as well, which was really good, but it was like 10 years old, so it was running really slow. You can just use your phone, but I find that having a bigger screen to do your website on and certain things just makes it so much easier. So even if you can get your hands on a tablet or an iPad Pro, that will really help you when it comes to operation. However, you will need a computer for certain label printers, which I'm going to get into in a bit. So the next is your storage. So as a product business owner, most likely you are going to be holding the stock in your home or in a warehouse, and you need somewhere to put it, to have it nice and safely snug away, separately, clean and perfect for when you want to pack your orders. So before I had my own home office, I used to put my stock in containers from IKEA, and I would put them under my bed because that was the only room I had. I've also stored them in cupboards. I've also now upgraded to some racking shelves that I'll show you and put a clip in here. This is from IKEA, where I stock all of my products at the moment. Just separating everything makes it so much easier when I have to grab stuff and pack them. So let's get into shipping, which is a video that I'm going to do separately after this video. So make sure you're subscribed to check that one out. I definitely recommend that you get yourself a normal printer, a thermal label printer, which means that it uses laser instead of ink. So you're going to save a ton of money on having to buy ink to print your labels, and this has completely transformed my expenses and my business in general, because it makes it so much quicker to just print out your labels and I don't have to buy ink over and over again. Ink lasts me a long time because I hardly use my printer, but you will need your printer if you want to just print off documents to do with your business, if you need to print off customs documents for larger shipments that are going abroad, or if you need to print off manifests and stuff like that. I also like to use it for my vision boards, so it's definitely a good tool to have. So I'm going to link to my thermal printer and my normal printer down below. There are different types of thermal printers now. I have the Dymo 4XL, which is good. It's done me good. The only problem is it connects to your computer, so you couldn't use the Dymo if you use an iPad or you use your phone to operate your business. However, there are some thermal printers that I'll link to below that are Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connected, so you can actually print your labels from your phone or your iPad. Next, you're going to need the correct sized labels for your thermal printer. I buy mine again from Amazon, so I'll link to them down below, and that is the 4x6 inch for the Dymo 4XL. Another thing you're going to want to buy a load of is sellotape. sellotape and high quality sellotape. I have gone and bought like the pound shop sellotapes and they just come off really easily. It's not secure. So if you're someone that's using boxes for your business, I recommend just buying a high quality sellotape. Buy like a pack of 6. And also you can get the custom sellotape, which I haven't gone into just yet, but they do the water transfer paper tape, which is way better for the environment, sustainable, and you can also have your logo printed on it, so it's just a nice extra touch. Next, of course, you're going to need some boxes and poly bags, poly mailers. They come in a bunch of different colours, which is good if you have like a colour for your brand. These I will link to down below, but I usually get my boxes from Kite Packaging, and also some of mine I get from eBay and Amazon. So the boxes come flat packed usually, so you have to fold it yourself. Along with your boxes, you're going to want to use peanuts or bubble wrap or tissue paper to wrap your items in once they are in the box. I get mine in a big bag from a vendor that I will leave in the description box, and you can also get them on Amazon. You don't have to get pink, they come in different colours, well, mainly just white and pink, but I prefer pink just to, you know, match my audience. Next, I would really recommend that you get your hand on a small scale to use for weighing your packages, because it's going to save you money and time if you weigh your packages in advance, so that when you are paying for your shipping online, you can just enter what the weight is. So I just got this from Amazon as well. It's really cheap and it's lasted me for a couple of years now. Now, if you're someone who's going to be sending abroad a lot, you are going to want to get one of these envelopes that you can put your customs documents in. This is something that I think a lot of people didn't tell me about, or I didn't find online, but this is needed because when you send to certain countries, they want multiple copies of customs forms. So you just slip it in there, it's see-through, and it goes onto your box. Then when you get to the post office, you're going to need something to put all your packages in. If you have a Royal Mail account, you can actually use one of their sacks. Or what I typically use is just an IKEA bag, and obviously you can get these from IKEA. But they're really sustainable and really good to use for just packaging a lot of packages in. The next thing for your shipping, you're going to want to include some kind of thank you slip. I have these thank you cards that I printed from Instant Print and Vistaprint, and I also print out box seals using my thermal label printer, so that means I'm saving money on having to print out these types of things, and it's just a nice touch for your boxes. If you want me to do a video on how I create these, definitely let me know in the comments down below. So next, let's get into content and content creation, which is obviously a big part of business and something I mentioned in my previous video. And these are the things that I would recommend that you get your hands on for creating content for your business. First things first is a tripod for either your phone or your camera, because these are great for when you're doing your packing videos, and for when you're doing a talking video, you just want something that will be stable and strong to put your phone on or your camera on. So definitely get a phone tripod or a normal tripod. I'll link those down below. You also want to get good lighting. So at the moment I have a ring light. These are very easy to grab on Amazon. You also get the phone ring lights as well. They have different sizes and different warm tones. But a ring light is an essential. Natural lighting is great as well, but sometimes you're going to film when the lighting isn't great outside, so you want to grab yourself a ring light. You may also want to use an external mic, because I find that on my camera the mic sound isn't that great, so I have an external mic. Another thing is an external hard drive, and this is going to be good to put all of your business stuff on. So for example, pictures that you've taken, videos that you've taken. If you're doing YouTube, an external hard drive is like essential. I'll put the link down below for my one, which is 1 terabyte, which is a lot of storage that will be perfect for storing all of your business stuff on. So the camera that I use is the Canon G7X that I'm filming my YouTube videos on and also take pictures with. I've had this camera for years and it's still doing me well. I could upgrade, but to be fair, I still kind of like this camera. So if you're looking for an affordable camera, the Canon G7X is great, and you can see yourself. It has like the mirror, so when I'm filming myself I can actually see what it looks like. So the next section is events. So if you're going to trade shows, you're going to fairs and events and you're selling in person, so I would recommend getting yourself one of these card readers. This one is from iZettle. It wasn't too expensive and it connects to your phone. It's wireless and you can just put the customer's card in here, charge them the amount, and it connects to the app on your phone. You would also need a roller banner. So those banners you can get that has your design on it, that will have your logo, what you sell. You can get those from Vistaprint as well, which is where I got mine, along with any business cards or slips you want to give out to people. And you may also want to get like a table and a cover for your table too, so it just looks nicer and neater. And the last section I'm going to mention for what you need to run your business is, of course, personal development, because I love talking about personal development and it has helped grow my business like crazy. The one book that I would recommend you get your hands on is Profit First. It has changed my life. It's really good on how to manage your money as a business owner, so definitely get that. Also, I'd recommend getting a whiteboard that you can just write any notes on, any plans. You can easily rub it off and just do it freshly every day or every month or whenever you need to. Along with to-do lists and diaries, I write everything down and it really helps me just keep everything managed and outside of my head. So if you're like me, grab yourself lots of notebooks from the pound shop, somewhere cheap. Don't spend a lot of money on it because you usually just rip it off and put it in the bin. So that is something that you would definitely need for your development. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys and you got lots of notes and things that you may want to purchase for your business. I'm wishing you all the best on your business ventures for this year. If you have any questions, leave them down below and subscribe, because like I said, I have a great video coming up for you next. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.